Hey, what's up everyone? This is Silver Slayer. If you are new to the channel, then welcome. Click that subscribe button. You have to be kept in the loop with what's happening in the world of precious metals, and I got y'all. The day and age of just randomly buying silver and not paying attention to the markets or the economy is over. I will keep you guys in the loop every single day, giving you the newest, latest, freshest, most up-to-date recent information, and most importantly, what you should do about it, adjusting and adapting our silver stacking strategy to the markets and the economy is vital. And I'm also doing tons of giveaways. I'm giving away a 10-ounce Wall Street silver bar. So if you want a chance, go enter the giveaway entry video I posted yesterday. Now let's jump into this. A lot of people that do know about silver have a very one-sided opinion, and that is not from their own doing. That is because mainstream media fears silver. The dollar or silver is a direct threat to the dollar. Think about it. Fiat money is fake. Silver is real money. If people start transferring their fiat into silver, you could see where the problem would lie. Did you know that silver was the #1 performing asset in 2020? If you haven't watched my videos, you probably didn't know that because nobody talked about it. Banks fear silver, and even more so than gold. Do you know why silver is called the devil's metal? They put that nickname on it. People do not want you transferring your money into precious metals. That means you are taking control of your wealth. It's a power move. If you are in debt, if you have your money in a bank account or even in stocks, they have control. If you are in debt, you're a slave to the system. They want that. They want to be able to control you. And with themselves even, they're trying to get themselves out of debt by replacing it with more debt. It's like trying to pay off a credit card with another credit card, keeping you in that vicious cycle. Precious metals is the exact opposite. When you take your money from fiat into silver, you have taken the power away from them and put it completely in your hands, and they obviously do not want that. They don't want that. And that's why I've been posting videos for 6 years on my channel, trying to get people to be informed enough to at least think about, have some type of chance, of choice. Because think about the people that don't even know about silver. Think about the people that trust the governments and banks. Think about those people. They don't even have a chance. At least if you watch one of my videos, you have a chance to decide what you want to do with your wealth and your financial security. So when we're looking at fiat, the dollar's lost 98% of its purchasing power. 98%, not 99%, not 97%, 98% is a literal and factual number. And it's only getting worse. 44% in the last 20 years. It's getting a lot worse. And do you think this pandemic is making anything better? No, it's only speeding up the process even more. We were $27 trillion in debt last year. But Joe Biden is already throwing trillions and trillions out, left, right, up, center, front, back, forwards. Do you think that that's going to have any type of positive impact on the dollar? No. But it will have a positive impact on precious metals. Gold and silver have a direct correlation to the US dollar. When the dollar index is up, gold and silver's down. And when the dollar index is down, gold and silver's up. And obviously the dollar index is going to be hurt from all this money we're throwing out. So we can literally guarantee that precious metals will be up on top, sitting pretty. So what next? Well, what is next? I've been making videos for a while now. And even if this pandemic wasn't here, I would still be telling everyone to stack silver, that the dollar is declining because of hyperinflation. And I would be comparing it to 2008 to 2011. But since the pandemic happened, it's only speeding up the process times 10. So we have to be on our toes now. We got to be on our A game, our P's and Q's. Did you know that once upon a time, gold and silver were almost equal in value? It used to be in ancient things, 2.5 parts silver equals 1 part gold. Then it was 8 to 1 because that's what it comes out of the ground, 8 to 1. Then, 1,000 years later, it was 16 to 1. Now it's for a couple thousand years, 16 to 1. Not until 1930, FDR got in office, changed the gold to silver ratio from 16 to 1 to 75 to 1. He single-handedly devalued silver, and it never caught up. In 1980 and 2011, the ratio lowered, but that was because there was $50 silver. And speaking of $50 silver, what happened? Not even 10 years ago, silver was $50, but nobody talks about that. They're only going to talk about the bear market. They're only going to talk about the bear market. But when silver's going up, when silver's going up, nobody talks about it. When Wall Street silver is doing something huge, that's monumental, that the silver rate is or the silver squeeze, the Wall Street silver group, what they're doing is revolutionary. They already have 67,000 members, and they just started a couple months ago. They're starting an army, and it's not even about a couple people trying to short squeeze silver and then dump it. That's not what it's about. It's a much bigger game plan, and if you can't see that, then you're missing the entire point. We have planted the seeds in front of so many people. What I've been doing for the last 6 years on my channel, trying to spread the message of silver's true value, they are doing at a rapid pace, at an astronomical pace. And that's okay in my books, because that means they are planting the seed and helping people take care of their financial future. Because here's the thing. If you keep $50,000 in your bank account, and then keep another $50,000 in gold and silver, the $50,000 in your bank account in 20 years will have the same purchasing power as maybe like $10,000 in today's time. What you can buy will dramatically go down. Just like 20 years ago, $50,000, it was more like $200,000. Gold and silver in 20 years, not only will the value hold itself, because it's like putting your money in a time capsule, but the coins themselves will also appreciate with spot price. And I can guarantee in 20 years, spot price will not still be $26. Think about if the dollar will even exist by then, what inflation would look like, what interest rates would look like, it wouldn't make sense. Every fiat-based system has collapsed. The only reason the US dollar is going to take a little longer is because we are the wealthiest country. And you want to know why we're the wealthiest country? Because we own the most gold. That's the only reason. Slayer, so you're saying we're determining a country's wealth on how much gold they have? Yes. So let's apply that same exact principle to a person-to-person basis. Since they're doing it from a country-to-country basis, let's do it from a person-to-person basis. So you're saying that the guy that has more gold, even compared to someone who has thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars in their bank account, we're determining the guy who has the most gold is the wealthiest. And yes, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. But they're not going to talk about it like that. They're not going to put that in perspective. Banks actually are pro gold and don't like silver at all. They really don't, because silver is not seen as money anymore. But guess what? Bank of America, Citibank, both called for $50 to $100 silver by the end of 2021. That's insane. That is insane that a bank, two different banks, are extremely bullish on silver. It shows silver's true value. Silver's time is coming up. It's like the perfect storm. It's like the stars have aligned. The floodgates have opened. Everything that needs to happen for silver to explode is happening. Gold already broke through $2,000. It already did. The volcano already erupted for gold. Silver's volcano is still bubbling. And everything that's happening, from the trillions of dollars to the Wall Street silver raid, the silver scarcity. I mean, we could talk about a silver shortage, but that's a very, very controversial topic with a lot of different angles and a lot of different, that's a whole separate video. But the point is that supply versus demand is a very important, one of the most impactful things for silver's price. Low supply, high demand shoots the price up. Low supply, and that's a given. High demand, which that's a given. I haven't even talked about 5G towers, electric vehicles, or solar panels. And that's a whole nother video I could talk about. We just talked about the financial part of why silver is so beneficial. We haven't even talked about supply and demand yet. So throw that on top of things and try to tell me that silver still isn't profitable, that it doesn't have, that there isn't a lot of potential there. See, I could tell you 100 reasons why stocks will not, will not be profitable over the next 10 years. And I can tell you 100 reasons why precious metals will be profitable over the next 10 years. Silver stackers make strategic decisions based off information, and the information is blatantly showing us that precious metals are going to come out on top. And that's only because it's the only thing of real value. It really is. Nothing else has real value. And it's not even about spot price. If you're trying to determine silver's value off spot price, you're looking at it the wrong way. No matter who says that 1 ounce coin is worth what is irrelevant, the value of that coin is the 1 ounce side of it, not the spot price attached to it. The 1 ounce side of it, not the price tag attached to it. Intrinsic value. Nothing else has that. Nothing else. So anyways, I hope that this video I hope I got the point across in this video. I really want people to understand the bigger picture. It's so easy to get distracted or pick apart the little things or overanalyze it or get emotionally attached, start making irrational decisions with impulse buying or panic selling. And it's easy to do that with so much news coming out, so much biased news coming out, so many people that have been stacking that maybe aren't, that have unrealistic expectations. And that's another thing. If you're seeing people say, telling you that silver is going to be $100 in the next couple months, that's BS. What that's doing is painting a terrible picture because that person has high hopes, unrealistic expectations. And then when it doesn't happen, they're going to usually end up selling it and not ever coming back to precious metals. Gold and silver is a much slower type of investment than something like Bitcoin. Gold and silver is a hedge against inflation. As the dollar's collapsing, we're putting our money into something that holds its value. Yes, we could see extremely high silver prices, but it's not going to happen overnight. And I hope it doesn't happen overnight, because then it would crash, just like Bitcoin back in 2017. Bitcoin went from like $5,000 to $18,000 in a couple of months. And then look what happened. It crashed extremely hard, and it took years. Took years for Bitcoin to even gain any type of ground again. It has to be a slow, gradual build upwards. That is where silver prices can stabilize, and we're already seeing that. The days of $15 silver, $20 silver are over. Silver has been stabilizing around $26, $27, and this is the new age. Unfortunately, we also have the new age of premiums, where we used to be able to buy American Eagles at $1 or $2 over spot. Now American Eagles $15 over spot, and that's the new normal. A lot of you are desensitized because you're new to the precious metals world, but people like that have been stacking for 7-8 years like me, it's extremely hard to justify buying a $15 premium bullion coin. But since I do understand silver's true value, it's easy to do that because I understand that $26 is still a steal for an ounce of silver. It really is. So anyways, I'm going to wrap this video up here. If you thought this video was educational, informational, at least entertaining, make sure to smash the like button. Like I said in the beginning, I do a lot of giveaways. I'm giving away a 10-ounce Wall Street silver bar. I unboxed it yesterday on my channel. I'm doing a 25,000 subscriber giveaway, 27,000 subscriber giveaway, and a 50,000 or a 45,000 subscriber giveaway and a 50,000 subscriber giveaway. Sorry, I don't know why I said 20s. It's crazy to think that I already have 40-something thousand subscribers. I love you guys so much. But yeah, stay tuned for those giveaways as well. 50,000 subscriber giveaway. I'm giving away a disgustingly large amount of silver, so You really do want to be subscribed. If you don't believe me, I just gave away over $1,000 worth of silver to 6 different people in celebration of 40K. So 50K is going to be even bigger than that. Imagine that. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. This was Silver Slayer. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.